So what's going on, guys? Leon and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day today. I'd like to thank everyone for the love and support in the recent videos, all the views, likes and some new subscribers. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you all being here as we start our journey on YouTube. What I've got today is I've got my top 5 class setups, and what I'll do is I'll run through them quickly with you now. The first class setup is a bit of a 2-in-1 deal here. We have the SAB50. There is no tuning on any of this, but this is how I run it. So we have the Bryson factory stock, we have the PERIPHERALS box 4 for the laser, we have the Spectre mod stock, we have the match grip rear, and we have the fast bolt. This gun is pretty insane. I'll try and get a little clip for you so you can see how it all works. I'll show you in a firing range actually how all the guns work, how the recoil patterns are and stuff like that. As a bonus, we'll throw in the F-Tac Siege here. Now again, no tuning on this, but this is how I'd run this gun. Always as secondary, but because it's a secondary, I'm not going to include it as top 5, even though it should be, because it's pretty damn powerful. We have the Castle Comp, we have the wire stock, we have the Sir 160 rear grip, 50 round drum, and the overpressured ammunition. The reason I run a 50 round drum is because you get 100 in reserve. If you can run the 72 round drum, but you only get 72 in reserve. 2 clips essentially, but I'd rather have the 3 mags. Depends how you're running it. If you have like scavenger and stuff on, it might be more beneficial to have the 72, but again, this is my preference, so you do as you please. I don't want to stop you playing the game how you'd like to play it. This is just how I like to run it essentially. For our second class, we have the Vaznev 9K, and this is how I'd run this. Again, no tuning. This is just how I have all this class set up. So we have the Lockshot K85, we have the F-Tac Ripper 56, we have the overpressured rounds again, we have a True Tac grip, and we have the Marquee R7 stock. This is how I like to run my Vaznev 9K. Not much recoil on any of the guns I'm going to show you today, apart from obviously the sniper rifle. That says not much recoil. I will show you in the little arena thing just how it works and stuff, or how the recoil pattern is. There's not much recoil, it just goes straight up sort of thing. Very easy to control. Only has a 30 round mag. You can change that. If you was to change that, I'd probably swap out maybe the overpressured rounds for a mag or something, but there's only a 45 round mag and it hurts all of this. It hurts your movement speed, your ADS, your reload quickness, sprint to fire speed, and I don't want none of that shit. The pace of the games that I play, yeah, that's the difference of living and dying sort of thing. It does run out quickly, but it also reloads quickly, so you know you've got to cut your losses sometimes. And if you're playing a game of shipment or whatever, it doesn't really matter. You're just going to die anyway, so just like everyone. For our third class, we have the Minibak. Now I've been using this gun since the start of the game, and yeah, so since the start of the game, we obviously got a whatever it was, like a Pro Tune version of it or some shit. So I just put that on. You don't need the tuning. You don't need tuning for any of these guns. There pretty much isn't any apart from this Pro Tune. I can't really show that. It doesn't give me the option to show it. It just gives me the option to remove the attachment and stuff. So again, we've got 5 attachments. We've got the RR40 for the muzzle. We've got the 279mm for the barrel. The PERIPHERALS box 4 again for the laser. We have the Marquee R7 stock, and we have the Minibak grip. Now the Minibak grip mag, it just gives you 64 rounds, but it reloads very quickly. It's like one of the only guns I've got platinum, and obviously it's a submachine gun. I started with the subs for platinums. This gun is crazy. It is insane. It will drop very quickly, and like I say, I've been using it from the start of the game. It's had nerfs, it's had buffs or whatever. It's got a little bit more recoil than it did when I first started with it. Maybe that's just me getting shit, being more of a bot than I used to be. But anyway, that's that class setup. So number 4, I have the Bas-P. Now my Bas-P is a little bit different. It's basically a mini honey badger. We have the Bruin Typhoon barrel. We have the quickfire laser. We have the Bruin Flash V4 stock. We have the 50 round drum, and we have the Shark Fin 90 underbarrel. No tuning again. I don't really do tuning. I ain't got time for it. I've tried tuning weapons and stuff, but I don't really get on with the tuning. I'm not that good at it, basically. So haven't done any tuning. That's just my dog. So like I say, I'll show you the recoil patterns for all of these guns in the where the dummies are and stuff, and I'll just have a quick like box match or whatever, just to try and showcase a couple of them. And then finally I have a sniper rifle. Now, I'm not the best with a sniper, so don't hold that against me. I'm very, very botty with a sniper. The problem I have is just the ADS and stuff. Getting a quick ADS and getting a hit, basically. I'm not too bad with flicks and stuff, but it's a little bit more difficult with this because it's so slow to aim in. But anyway, class setup we have for the SPX80. We have the 80 barrel, the Executor. We have the PEC Box 4. We have the 890 tack stock. We have the match grip for the rear grip, and we have the ST87 bolt, which is just a fast bolt essentially, so reach aim is faster. There is a little bit of tuning here if you'd like to take a note of it. So for the barrel, we have it up to recoil steadiness, and we have it all the way down to aim down sight. And for the match grip, we have it to aim down sight and all the way to sprint fire. Not really worried about the recoil control because it's a sniper rifle. You're only going to aim and fire it, and it's just going to come off the ADS or whatever. Again, that depends how you play. You might hold shift or whatever, or hold L3. I don't know what button is for control pad. I haven't used control pad since PS5, but I've since given that to my missus so she can play with me. Let's jump in a firing range so I can show you these guns very quickly. We'll start with number 1, which is the SAB. It's my favorite gun of all. For it to be a one shot, it needs to be a chest or a head, and that is for any range. Long range, which I probably won't hit from this distance because I ain't got a scope on it. I'm not going to aim for the head, I'll just aim for the chest. But if I aim for the chest, it is a 2-shot, and I will need to hold my breath. Whereas this distance, I can pretty much hit a dome, I think. We'll find out in a second. So yeah, with this chest shot, we'll kill him. Same with mid range, we'll kill him. Long range, it's 2-shot. There is nothing you can do about that. Like I say, if you hit a dome though, it'll probably headshot. It'll always one tap. But this one I won't hit the dome, probably not. But it will one shot if you hit the head. Okay. And also with this we have the F-tac, which is just a quick secondary. So let me just show you the recoil control for this. I'm gonna aim. I'm not going to touch it. Just ADS. Let me show you my mouse. So like I say, just ADS and hold button. Not a lot of recoil, considering it's a very fast shooting gun. As for killing, this is probably a 2 or 3 shot kill. Or 4. Same mid range. And long range. Probably like an 8 or a 9 shot from long range. But again, what do you expect? It's a secondary. You're not probably going to not be using that from that distance. The Vaznev. So the Vaznev. This is the 9K. Let me show you the recoil pattern on this quickly. Okay, that was me. Literally just standing there. There is nothing. Okay, this gun is insane. If you struggle with recoil, this is probably the gun you want to be using. Yeah, it only has a 30-round mag, but it does damage. So, what is it? 2 3-shot kill, I think. It's crazy. Mid range, probably 4 or 5, and long range, it'll probably be like 6 or 7. Or 5. That is a 5-shot kill from long range. Okay, it's pretty crazy. You can hit them flicks and stuff. You'll be laughing. Not very good. I've adjusted my sensitivity and stuff. So trying to hit the 360 ain't as easy no more. I've lowered it a little bit. I was advised on one of the games I'm playing, Aim Labs, to put it down. It was a little bit too high for me. So anyway, I'm not bore you with that. Let's move on to the next gun. And we have the Minibak. Like I said, the recoil's a little bit crazier on this. Again, I'm just gonna aim down sight, shoot. Just straight up. Easy to control. Just pull down ever so slightly. I'll just do it to the left of this. You just put it down ever so slightly. Very, very easy to control. They're very easy to control, and you can get quite a small cluster, which is very, very nice. I don't know where my center dot is at the minute. I should have a center dot on there. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Doesn't really matter to me anyway. But yeah, like I say, pretty easy to control. Probably like a 3 or 4 shot kill. We'll test it out. Was that a 3 shot? Same mid range. Long range is very hard to control at long range. I'm not going to lie to you. Probably like a 5 or 6 shot from long range, but again, it is a submachine gun, so if you're expecting something different, then I can't help you. And then we've got the Bas-P. Okay, this gun is a little bit different. This is like a mini honey badger. I've got it set up as well as a little mini honey badger, as you see from the barrel. The recoil control for this, let's here again. Straight up again, a slight bit to the right, as you can see, but it's pretty much straight up. So all we're going to do here is just close it in, just pull down and to your left a little bit, so just down this angle, if you see what I mean. You don't need to be very tough, just literally slight, just a very, very slight pull, and you should be able to hold it very easy. See, it groups together quite well. This gun, however, is quite a few bullets, I believe, if I remember correctly. We'll just test it out. Not there, it wasn't. Or there. Long range, I'm gonna really struggle to hit that. But yeah, don't hold that against me. But again, this one is a sub, so it's quite hard to hit. And finally, the SPX80. Now the recoil control for this is insane, and I'm not even going to bother showing you. Again, it's not an automatic machine gun, so it really don't matter. Oh fuck. But anyway, this one here is a one shot pretty much anywhere on the map. I think if I shoot a leg, it should still... Oh. So anything chest wise should kill them. Any distance. Obviously if you hit a dome as well, that's going to dead them off. But like I say, it'll be fine. Just hit a chest, aim for center mass. What you should anyway, just always aim for center mass, and then usually if you've got a submachine gun or an LMG or fucking AR or whatever you got, usually the recoil will just take it up to the head sort of thing. So if you aim center mass, all you need to do, aim center mass. That one didn't hit because I think I hit an arm. Okay, so you just got to be careful. If you're good with snipers and stuff, then it ain't really an issue for you, but I'm not very good with a sniper. Okay, it's simple as that. I ain't very good. My sensitivity is quite high. Now that's me moving just ever so slightly. If I could show you anything. Right, I've got a placemat here. And this is for a cup. Let me show you the sort of range I have on my thing. My sensitivity is quite high. On like a 3 or whatever it is. 2.79 or some shit. So yeah, that's that class. Here's my settings. 2.73 on the mouse. I play at 1600 DPI. I'm no pro. Don't pretend to be a pro. But yeah, they're the top 5 class setups that I have personally. They're the ones I use. Well, not so much sniper rifle, but I use that. I do have a AK-74U, which I use as well. But obviously that's in my previous video, so if you want to check that out, please check that out. I'll probably put a link in the description for that one as well if I can. I'll figure out how to do it. But yeah, that is that. What I'll do is I'll just jump in a quick game shipment. Where is it? Chuck it in shipment just so I can show you a couple of these guns. So here's Vaznev 9K. show you how this works real quick. Very easy to control gun this if you're playing on controller and stuff.
Standing by.
Not like me though, and you play on mouse. Come on. I like to flick though. I actually have that this class set up now.
Online.
Already shooting at me before I've even left. Obviously, that's how they do this in this game. Use them audio cues. You hear him behind me? Go around. So we'll just try to get a couple more kills here and then I'll swap over to the gun. Just keep this moving. Thought that sniper was going to kill me. Alright, so let's swap over to a different gun now. As you see, that one's quite quick to get an MDB if you really want to. Let me show you the Minibak now. Alright, so the Minibak now is a very nice gun. Feels very quick, very accurate, not very silent. Through a scope on it, a suppressor on it. But again, pretty nasty. 1 or 2 shot kill. It's disgusting. If you're playing a game like Shipment, it's ideal. It does kill quickly. If you're accurate, if you're accurate and stuff. Always try to jump around corners and stuff. Well, I kind of got caught in a crossfire there. But yeah, always try and jump around corners if you can. It will help. Peeker's advantage. Peeker's advantage is a very real thing in this game. Right, so Chimera now. Or Bas-P, my mini Chimera. Okay. Kill me now. They will aim at you. They will come for you as well. Just be aware of that. They hold grudges. The AI. If you throw a knife the AI, they will start throwing knife in you back. If you want to practice, best way to warm up your aim. What gun you're going to be using. As you can see, you just got to be a little bit quick with it. Don't mess about. Just run, gun. Know what COD's meant to be about. I know not many people play it like that. And then you get shot out of the sky by a sniper. See if we can get some SAB action here. I'm going to start hitting my shots with it. There's 1, 2. I'm here, footsteps. There we go. Got him. Got him. Shooting through a wall. And then I missed that one. So I've noticed with shotties, or the one-shot weapon, I kind of have to hit domes with it. You kind of got to hit domes. You gotta hit domes. You can't not hit domes. It's kind of the only way to guarantee yourself the one shot with it. You can see.
Ready for tasking.
And then someone else walks behind you. So it's pretty consistent with that bullshit. But obviously the only one I actually like using is maybe this. I like the Vaznev. Don't know spawns, still don't know spawns.
UAV ready for tasking.
Depends on your preference and stuff.
Got him on the run. Keep it up. Overwatch helo ready to deploy.
I don't think there's enough points to drop another nuke, so I'm not going to try. I'll just drop that. Fuck it. Call it a day. But anyway, so these are the class setups. That's how I like to use them. They're all pretty decent. So if you like, happy days. That's what it is. They are the guns. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.